What's going on? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Street Level Marketer, guys. I have some exciting news to share with you. Yes, we're back, bigger, better than before. The TFU Lifestyle by Design presents Reloaded, guys. What are we talking about? Let me just be very honest and straight to the point. Transparency is a good thing, guys. I've been in IML. I've been trading, been a student, still a student, and learning. But boy, we've been through some crazy stuff, learning some different strategies, other people's strategies, signals, hands-free stuff, and man, I really almost got lost in all of the stuff that's out there with Forex, and forgot all the reasons why I joined. I joined for one reason and one reason only. Someone told me about a system and a product that does 80% of the analysis for you, and all you got to do is find the entry point and get a good entry point, and you can get you some great pips, learn how to compound, and make you as much money as you want to. Guys, let me just share something with you. I started with that. I was very successful, but I got distracted. You know what distraction is? It's when you go to a buffet and there's all kinds of food out there for you to eat. And you had that one meal that you want and it was good, but then you start putting a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this. Then you forgot the original reason why you went there, the food you wanted. My point is this: I got lost, but now when I went back, I got confused because what happened before is not happening now, and that is this ninja strategy that we were told about, the quick fire strategy that we were told about. They were all good, but they missed some things, and what they were missing was accurate entry points. Let me share something with you guys here at the TFU movement. We are about to launch, and you want to get with me. If you ever left, if you looking and you're like, man, I know I got to do this, but I lost a lot of money. I apologize, but you need to get with me because now we are going to combine 80% accuracy with IML's Harmonic Scanner with our extra 10% accuracy of getting in. So when you add 80 plus 10, that's 90% accuracy of entry and hitting your pip goal. You want to get with me. This is not a game, and I'm about to show you. I'm going to give you a brief overview, but you know I can't give you the details. But I'm going to give you enough to say, man, I want in. So if you've been in before, you lost money, let me help you get it back. If you are brand new and you wondering, hey, should I join? I want to learn how to trade in Forex. Hey, you want to get with me. I think signals are incredible. I love signals, but signals are dependent on somebody to give you something. What if you can go into the market anytime you want to? Why? Because there are people who work different times of the hour where the signals have already come and gone and they weren't able to get it. But what if they can go in and get something that works 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and always pumping out reversal patterns for you to look to see if it's a good opportunity to get in? Guys, and then you get the extra 10% accuracy of entry, giving you 90 plus accuracy on just about all of those trades that you will take. You want to get in with me. Don't let your pride keep your money from getting into your bank account. That's one thing that I have stopped doing. I don't care how long I've been in this industry. You can always learn something. So again, if you've been out of IML for more than 6 months, connect with me. If you're currently in IML, this is for the TFU movement. Please don't hate the messenger. I'm just the messenger. But I can only give this out to accurate or active members of the TFU movement. All right? So don't email me. Don't text me because I don't want to be rude or come across rude. I know there's $5.3 trillion and not enough money for everybody. But I want to focus exclusively on people who've been out longer than 6 months so you can legally and ethically come back in and connect with me so you can get access to this 90% winning strategy. Or you're brand new and you just say, I want to learn from someone who's going to focus on really teaching me how to learn a skill that I can make money any and every time that I want to. Connect with me. That's enough of that fluff. Let's talk about it, guys. All right, here we go. This is our TFU, and I want to talk about our 60-day trading day challenge. It's not going to take you 3 months to learn how to trade. It's going to take you about 2 weeks to learn this strategy. All right. Now I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. I'm a street level marketer, so I know the game. Your first 7 days, you're basically gonna go through the academy. You will not get access to this 90% accuracy strategy. Why? Because you got 7 days to cancel. I've already had people play me, and I'm not gonna let it happen again. You're gonna at least play 30 days. All right. Hopefully you stick around, but you're definitely going to pay that first 30 days. So do not join and then hound me about giving you the strategy. You're going through a 7 day period. Use that to learn some stuff from the academy. If you're brand new, use it to learn how to enter and exit trades. Is very important. And then once that trial period is over, you get access to the system that we have, guys. We are going to use the Harmonic Scanner. That is the system that I liked when I first joined. It was why I got interested in IML, because it made sense. Give me something that will do the analysis, the hard lifting for me, and let me do just some light lifting. And this light lifting that we're going to do for you guys, that we added to this to make it 90+% winning, is 3 simple steps. So let's jump into it. All right. All right, let's look at this particular trade. I'm going to show you guys. This is a little bit old, but it's a trade that I took earlier today. And I'm going to explain to you what you're looking at. What you're looking at is the Euro CAD 5-minute window. Now, this is the desktop version of the Harmonic. A lot of people use the web version. The web version is connected to the trading view, and it gives several different brokers that you can draw harmonics from. You get a lot of harmonics through there. But what I will say is that with the web version, you will not be able to get these key signals that gives you that 10%, that takes you 90% accuracy, because you cannot upload those on the trading view. I apologize. So we do have the downloaded indicator that will give you the 1-minute, 5-minute, and 15-minute desktop version of this. But you have to be active with IML to log into it to get it to look like this. All right. So this is UCAD. I took this trade. You know the rules. The rules is you find the D. If the D is at the bottom, you're looking for a buy. If it's at the top, you're looking for a sell. Now, typically, most people will take this as soon as they see the candle form going in the opposite direction. It was down, and form going up. They wait for the next candle, they'll get in. Hey, that works. But you also know that a lot of times it doesn't. It'll form, then it'll push back down. All right. Then that's why a lot of us didn't like the harmonica, because we would use that strategy, but a lot of times it wouldn't work in our advantage. So you see these 2 arrows. There's an up arrow and a down arrow. These are real-time arrows. These do not delay. This is a part of our 3-step system. Step 1, you find the D. Step 2, you wait for the signal. Let me say it again. Step 2 is you wait for the signal. So you do not have to be an expert trader. You just have to be a patient trader to win with the strategy that I'm going to teach you. When it gives you the up arrow, it's following the D, so you wait for it. If you never get this arrow, then never take the trade, so you never lose. You never get in it. So the only thing you lost was time. And the biggest thing with this strategy to help you be very, very successful is what we like to call DPF. You're going to need discipline, patience, and focus. And all you got to be doing is discipline is to wait for the harmonic and the system to set itself up. Let the market give you the money. Stop trying to take it from the market. Wait and be disciplined for the arrow. All right. Be patient for the arrow to fully develop. All right. Step 2 is there's 3 entry points after you get the arrow. We call it a risky entry, a okay entry, and a safe entry. Once you join, I will go into definitely more details on what that really means. All that simply means is risky doesn't mean you will lose the trade, but it's not the best entry. Okay, and that's as soon as you see the signal, you jump in. Some instances that will be good, but most it will not. So I would encourage any of you who decide to join me to avoid the risky entries. If you do, just understand you can't say, well, 90% didn't work. Well, because you took the risky. Risky will be below, way below 90%. Then we have what is called the OK. The OK is in between my two cross lines. I have two lines here. If the price closed in between there, I think it's kind of in this area here. This candle closed right here in between these two lines, then that's an OK because it's going up in direction. But the safe is when it closes above on this outside line, it crosses over. You have the D, you have the signal, then you have the cross. This is the safe trade right here. Your line cross, and I'll go through the details of what these lines are once you join. But these are very important little crosses, signals to help you get in. You go take this trade up. I entered this trade right here on the safe trade because I'm a compounder. I have no interest in trying to be lucky by being risky. I'd rather be safe. All right. So I took this trade right here and I ride it until I get my down arrow. As soon as you get that down arrow, soon as it show up, get out of the trade. So once I did that, I was up as much as the highest was 17. Once I got that arrow show up, 14. I'm only looking for 10 plus pips. So this is not a 10 pip and dip. This is a 10 plus trading strategy with 90% accuracy. Guys, that's just one trade. Here's the second trade that I did was UCAD. This is today. So let me go to UCAD. 5-minute window. These here are the 15 and the 5, but I like the 5 because I don't have much time to wait. I have ADD, so I don't have a lot of time. I get impatient a lot. I know some of you guys do the same thing. So let's look at this particular trade right here. All right. Here is my signal. First, you find the D, step 1. Step 2 is your signal. Let me tell you about this particular trade because this is where the risky part can really hurt you. This D actually shift twice before it stopped right here. This D actually was right here when I first looked at this trade. Right here. Then I got this signal. Actually, no, I take that back. It was right here. It was right here when the D was there. Most of us, we saw the D, we would have waited for this candle to form and close, and we would have took it trying to continue up. But my two signal lines said, no, man, I didn't even get my arrow up. So this would just been based on the old ninja strategy. So if you'd jumped in this trade, you actually would have been down as much as 13 pips. All right. And you would have been feeling some kind of way saying, man, my strategy don't work. This ninja stuff don't work. Well, just because you didn't get the best entry. After it shifted, I got my signal arrow up. But it still wasn't the best time to get into that trade because I want it to be my cross lines to cross, or I want the candle to be inside of that, between those lines, looking to go up. So I took the safe trade like always, which my safe trade would have been this candle right here. So I entered this candle right here and about right in this area here because I want to be safe. I got the D. I got my up arrow. Now I'm just waiting for the best entry. Got up here, rode it all the way until I saw my down arrow, but it got as high as 13 pips. So what I did and what I do, and I will teach people, is once I get over 13, 14, 15 pips, because I'm compounding, and I'll show y'all the beauty of this compounding, is I locked in 10 pips. So when it came, this little wick came back down, took my 10 pips, I was out. Now here's the beautiful thing about this strategy. Once you catch this trade, it's not over. See, the harmonic it has take profit 1, 2, and 3. You grab 10 pips, you got your down arrow. You already know that your cross lines are pointing up. You're wanting only buys, so don't take the sale. But look what happened again. I got a second arrow. So guess what? I just checked to see, did my lines cross? Yes. I got my arrow? Yes. I'm back in this trade right here again for another buy. And I ride it up to this arrow here. So guess what? Another 9 pips on top of the 10. Guys, wait till I show you the details once you join us. It's going to amaze you how much pips you can grab from one harmonic setup. You don't have to jump all over from a harmonic to harmonic. Once you get in it, you can ride this thing because these arrows will give you good entry points if you follow the 3 steps plus our re-entry point. So guys, I want to implore you to get with your boy and let's get this done. So this was my second trade. I actually took 2 trades off of one harmonic setup because of this 90% accurate entry and exit point with the systems that we have with the Harmonic Scanner. Guys, as you can see, all day, throughout the day, the scanner will pump up harmonic setups. So let's look at this one right here. This one just came up. This is USD JPY in the 15-minute window. So you have the 15-minute and you have the 5-minute. So let's take a look at this one. All right. Here is the setup. The D is here at the top, right? Now I would simply be waiting because this is a 15 minutes. So 15 minutes take a little bit longer to develop. This is where the DPF kicks in. Discipline, patience, and focus. I'm waiting for my signal. I'm not looking at any indicators. I'm not caring if for oversold, overbought, and stochastics and all that. And those are great indicators and people are winning big. But I'm going to simply I want a baby to be able to do this trade. And all the baby has to do is A, find the D. B, wait for your down arrow because the D is at the top, so I'm looking for the sell. If I never get the down arrow, guess what? I ain't never going to take this trade, which means I'm never going to lose it because you can't lose what you're not in. I'm not going to guess. So once I get the arrow, the third thing I'm going to do before I enter the trade is how do I want to enter it? Do I want to be risky? Do I want an okay entry or do I want the safe entry? And that's all personal. You know, 90% winning is the safe entry. Less than safe, less percentage. If you go risky, you're on your own. You could win a lot more because risk has a lot of reward. Guys, so we're just going to wait on this trade, but I'm just giving you a quick idea of all I do. You see no extra indicators, no RSIs, no stochastics, none of that stuff. You don't see the MACDs and all that. I wanted to make this thing as simple as possible, and we have been winning 90% of the trades. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so humble. I just can't wait to help hundreds, thousands of people to use this one of many products through IML that will teach you how to trade and to be successful at it. Guys, this is amazing. So let me end off with why people are joining this, and that is our compounding strategy. I'm going to show you what this strategy can do. But like always, let me give my disclaimer. I am not an advisor. I do not give out financial advice. You trade at your own risk. Do not take trades that you can't afford to risk or spend money that you cannot afford to lose. Past profits do not guarantee future results. But here is a illustration purpose only. Once you learn this strategy, which take you about 2 weeks, you know you're going to go 7 days in the incubator just to get through your first refund policy so that you don't grab all my stuff and run within your first 7 days. Game recognized game. After that, you will hopefully have learned how to enter and exit trades, and then you will get access to getting this strategy. Once you do that, guys, you will let's say you started with a $200 account. We're going to stay right at 4%, no more than 5%, between 2 and 4 compounding daily. All right, you're looking for 10 plus, 15 or 20 plus pips per trade. And for beginners, I just want you to do 2 trades per day. Watch what can happen. Got about a minute to show you this. All right, this first column is trading days. This could be trading days as well. Outside here is the amount of days. You know, there's 22 trading days in a month, sometimes 20, depending on the number of days in the calendar. But we're going to go off of 20. So $200, 4% daily, taking 2 trades with a 90% accuracy, looking for 10 plus pips. If you get 10, you got to factor spread. So all you technical people who be like, well, what about the spread and losses? Come on, this is illustration purposes to give you an overview. This is not an exact thing that you're going to do. So again, 90% winning ratios, you're definitely going to be more on the winning side. So your first 40 days, that will give you first month. Your $200 gross will be $960. If you look to your right, that will show you that that's net profit $760 completing your first month. Let's go down to 80 days of 80 days. We'll complete. Actually, it's right here. Sorry, 40. Let's go off of this. These are not accurate. This is 40 right here. That's 2 months right here. This 2 months of trading will put you right at $4,600 gross, $3,600 for that, giving you a total of $4,600, guys, hypothetically. And if you go 30 more days, 20 more trading days, potentially that 200 could be almost 20 grand. What if I'm wrong and you only made 6 grand from doing something that you did on your own, waiting and following 3 simple steps? And you didn't even have to know all of the analysis and everything. All you had to do is let the harmonic do the analysis and let the TFU 90% accurate entry system do the rest. You decide if you want to be risky, if you want to take an okay entry, or if you want to take a safe entry. A, B, or C, 1, 2, or 3. A, wait for the D. B, wait for the signal. C, decide what kind of entry you want, a risky, an okay, or a safe entry. If you want to be 90% on the winning side, take the safe entry. But we know we all got some risk takers. Do your thing. This is your boy. I've definitely went over my 20 minutes, but hopefully this was very valuable to you guys. I want as many people as possible to connect back with me because we want you to be a part of the TFU Reload It and participate in this 60-day challenge. This is just one product of several plus education through IML. This is your boy. Click the link below. Text me, email me. I'll get back with you for all serious people who want to get down. Peace out.